definitely. When you told me you was grade leave, I'm like, yo, lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, because, you know, you have a lot of people that come up to be like, yo, I can't take this. I want to do something for our youth. I want to do this. And half of the time, them niggas just saying it for the likes. I mean, way back to MySpace days, like, they was doing it for the likes. They was doing it back then for the little kissy faces and all that. So when you said that, I'm like, yo, lying. But then deep down inside, I'm like, yo, for real. Then when you left, I'm like, damn. She really gone, but then when I seen you pushing it at the little event out White Marsh, I'm like, oh, yo, serious. You really went and did that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, like back then I was like, I wanted to always work with you for that simple fact because I was there. Like, I mean, I didn't have nobody put me in the right direction. I mean, I turned to dumb stuff and did dumb stuff. Thank God I ain't never had to do the jail time for the stuff that I did, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, like, I seen a lot of shit that a lot of people that went to jail for because they were just stupid. Not saying that, but they just stupid. I mean, now intuition is real, but yeah, man, I definitely wanted you to come on here because I'm like, I had to, like, this is really working. You know what I mean? It's like, you have these programs out here that's, you see, like, the kids, like, oh, I like it. But every time I go on your page, like, they laughing, they hugging. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like it's a family. And then, like, behind the scenes, like, they really be wild, though, like, against with each other. But it's all, like, brothers and sisters and shit. And, you know what I mean? Like that, so I'm not going to try to cuss a big because I'll be keeping it straight up being. But, no, like, and then you said a lot of them entrepreneurs themselves, right?
Yeah, we all entrepreneurs.
So how? What's the age range?
Well, I technically work with 4th grade up until 12th grade. So, but right now you're saying mostly high schoolers.
So I just need to know one thing, like how did you get it off the ground? Because I know you already had your bread. We had conversations. I already know you had the bread. You know what I mean? But I know, like, for it to be as big as it is, I don't know, because you was a hustler.
Hey.
So you probably
deep
down low on the side.
No, everybody think that it looked easy because I didn't post every single low. But I learned really, really quick that I would have to do exactly what I told them to do, which is to create a business that's going to generate you some revenue and then do what you want to do, because we didn't get no grants, we didn't get no funding. Like, I'm year 3 now, going into year 4. So the first few years, no support. It was only whatever I could bring to the table, and that wasn't working.
And that's
so
crazy.
I started a leadership training and development business where I go to businesses and I do leadership training and development for non-executive leaders. And, you know, thankfully God has blessed me with a talent to where as though, you know, I can go and work one day and be straight for a month.
See, I need to get in. It's like, nah. But no, deep down inside, like I said, like, I wanted them to come on because, like I said, when I was their age, it's retarded. Like, how y'all was like dumb. Like, I was past that. No, dead ass. Like, I was, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, I want to get to talk to y'all now. Like, it's Contour, right? I'm trying to get into it. So, like, what you do though? Like,
I'm a makeup artist and I also do skincare.
Oh yeah, how old are you?
I'm 17.
Damn, okay. How long you been doing it though?
I started doing makeup when I was around 9 years old, but then I just started doing other people's makeup this year.
That's real. I ain't gonna lie. I believe it too. Like when they say I'm young, cause my daughter, she's 6. Yo, she try to make anything up. Like she try to make the thug up. She making our dolls up. Like she and she into it, like, so I'm not even like, I'm trying to help her push her way into that whole like fashion makeup stuff now. So like I said, I don't want none of my kids to like had to work for somebody else when they could actually have a brain and up the door themselves. So like you got like a line, you working on a line or?
I'm working on my skincare line with all natural products. So I'm trying them on my skin first before I start selling them. And after I get out of esthetician school, which I'm going into next year, then I'm going to start my own makeup line.
That's big shit. You saying words that I don't even care about. I'm impressed, you hear me?
That's dope.
So yeah, hold up. I feel like I can support drum roll her, yo, right here. Cause she been mugging me since I came here. I had to ask, like, you good?
Who, her?
No, you.
Who, me?
You good? I said, you good? It's like, nah, but
I'm ready, you know.
What's your name?
Yo, my name Young Elder. I'm a rapper, a lyricist. I write music.
I could tell you do something like that, yo, cause her whole fucking motion, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I do. You feel me? I just want to make positive music that still go hard. You know, you can listen to it around your mother, something like that. You know, I honestly just want to change a generation. That's one of my main sayings that I say. Just change a generation. You feel me? Because I feel like we sell enough poison to people. So it's like if we can make some music that's actually positive, you know, I could actually, you know, do something.
Johnny this shit, yo.
Yo, all I did was tell her she could do it and just tell her don't be scared. That's all I literally did. She bought everything else.
You already recorded music and everything, like.
Yeah, I recorded a couple things. I'm working on my EP now.
Where they at?
It's in progress.
No, so I can't go nowhere ahead.
Not yet, unfortunately. You know, success might take some time, so you gotta stay humble and be patient. You feel me? But it's coming.
No.
Hey,
hold up.
Right now
Hold up. You don't know I'm ready. You already know I'm ready to go there. But no, though, real shit though. Like a lot of people be saying that they gotta take time. Like they got these different platforms for people that don't even have that money back in right now to be heard. Like even if you just have one song. Like, some of these people out here is making as much as the people that y'all really love to listen to on a regular basis because they, like, use those Spotifys or they use that SoundCloud, the deep down secret for all you niggas out here lying to people. My mixtapes, you can put it on your music for free. So if somebody tell you that you got to pay them to put that shit on my mixtape,
they're lying.
You're dumb.
Because they lying, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out here that do that. You know what I mean? That say that. And I'm telling you, once you rock that, right? Whenever you put it out, let me know. And I'm going to make sure that shit get played on here for real.
Hey.
Nah, because a lot of people like, because you're going to come. I'm going to come back because you're going to rap, though. But,
hey, I'm ready.
Say, no, I ain't going to.
Stay ready. No, do that.
What you mean? I stay. I'm down for whatever.
I'll be on my baby boy shit. Say, nah. Yo.
My name Love on the Rise, and I'm an actor, model, and rapper.
Yeah, Love on the Rise. You already know yo about some shit.
Yeah, I'm just focusing on my career right now. Like I just did modeling performance at my school. I performed at my school's prep rally.
What school you go to?
I go to National Academy Foundation High School. Neff. And
I know that. Yo, they really got a name.
Yeah.
When he broke it down, I was like, I saw you break it down in your face, like national.
Hey, hold up.
So yeah, I'm just you know, I recorded a few songs or whatever, and I just not just released, but a few months ago I released one of my first singles. It's called Fuckboy, and it's basically my music is like,
hey yo,
like it go hard, like you could like. This is the type like you hear in the clubs, like it get the party jumping, like like what's up, like
you can't listen around with young kids.
I mean you can it ain't for kids though.
It ain't for the kids.
It ain't your grandma.
It's DMX.
But that ain't right. Like it's hardcore. Like
It's hard.
I basically tell like a lot of people in the LGBT community are afraid to break the barriers when it comes to the rap game or any industry in entertainment. So it's like I feel like I'm the youngest in the game, honestly, when it comes to the LGBT gay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like, look, I'm a faggy. Call me what you want. Like,
don't let nobody call
like,
you a faggy.
You know what I'm saying?
My brother's gay. I smack shit out of niggas.
Like, but me, like, listen, they use that word so much against us to try to harm us. Now I embrace it and I turn it into something positive.
But see, you know what's crazy though? Have you brought that up? Because a lot of people do use it as a crutch for a lot of different shit. Like if you, like the shit I don't like if you don't like you, like if a person don't like you, like I don't like how motherfuckers be trying to put it down on a person, like, cause they, like, gay. Like that shit is clowned out now. Like, like And then motherfuckers sensitive now too, like, you know what I mean? So I'm happy that you said like you don't let those words get to you, because a lot of people let those words get to them. Then next thing you know, like say it is suicide, or they fuck around try to shoot somebody up, or you know what I mean, they got somebody like me that be like, all right, let's go rock these niggas. But
you know I ain't gonna be able to repost this interview on my page. I'm just making it FYI, so if you don't see it, it's why. Got too many corporate and professional people on it. They gonna be like, damn, she had her.
We'll edit it up for you.
All right, edit it up for me.
We got the simps. We got all that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put that out there.
Yeah, like dang.
But yeah, I'm just breaking the barriers when it comes to people in the LGBT community, that you can be yourself. Like, have confidence in yourself no matter what. Like,
one of my homeboys, you know, EDM or DDM, Emmanuel. He a big like gay rapper here in the city. Like, he like big, like that's my man's. Like, yo cool, like, but he just like you though, so he don't care what you say about him. I don't know, like he just got blown up real big too, because he was reading Omarosa book on Facebook, and like people went mad crazy for cuz. But he a rapper too though. But yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Focus, cause she been like Focus.
oh yeah, Fuckboy is available on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, it's on SoundCloud. We gonna see what's up with cuz. What's up, Focus?
So my name's Hyla.
What's your name?
Hyla.
Like holla.
Yeah, like Hyla.
For real?
So
That's dope.
I create clothing. The name of my clothing brand is called Highly Secured. And Highly Secured is just the armor for real. And I give back to the kids a lot, and I work with them on a constant day-to-day basis just to build some simple stuff that you need just living in Baltimore. Just self-confidence, positivity, all that good stuff. So as far as my clothes, the name Highly Secured, that to me right there, it sounds powerful. If you secure it, you rocking my clothes, you should be able to feel the sense of empowerment that I want you to feel when you put on my gear. You feel me? So my clothes right there, they speak to me and they speak to everybody in my city. That's why I created it, and that's what I do.
Like,
Ooh, that was
hey yo. I know, I like that. No, she been sitting in that corner for a minute, so she been focused. No, it did. Like, so like, what kind of clothes like you make? Like, what kind of clothes you make?
T-shirts and hoodies right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to branch out more, but I always tell people when they ask me about Highly Secure, I don't want it just to stop with clothing.
No.
I want it to, like right now I do mentorship. So I want that to spread all throughout the city in positive ways. I have so many big projects and stuff coming up.
Facts.
So it's, follow me on Instagram at Highly, HYLY _ secured.
Thank you.
I got a lot of new heat coming, not just clothes, but you know, for the city, for my people.
Thank you. And I'm gonna go back around so all y'all can put your Instagrams out there too, because like a lot of people, like we like people that I hang with, like we like to put back into like the youth, man, especially when they come to their. I don't know if y'all seen my show. Like I had a 9-year-old boy on here that hand draws and paints his own like shirts, hoodies, whatever you want, any character, like whatever you want, he does it himself, and he only 9, so like, you know what I mean, we did a raffle for him and got the 2 shirts that was on the show sold off. I mean, for him, and yeah, like that's definitely like that's dope. But that's same like with my show though. Like Talk to Him Con is not just this right here. You know what I mean? Like this my platform, but like what I'm doing now is basically I'm getting back into like giving back. You know what I mean? Not only that, like getting back into mentoring too. That's why I said I'm gonna holler at her, because like people that you want to be around is the ones that want to listen. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can go to these like other programs and work with these kids, but if they not trying to, they just there because they have to be. You know what I mean? Right. Some of them really there because they have to be. So basically, sometimes you just talking out of your neck, and then the same thing that they say, oh yeah, I got you. They go right back out there and do the same thing because they already programmed that this is the norm. Like this is what I have to do. But yeah, man, like y'all have your own. That's dope. I'm talking to Mr. Champion here. Like, what's up?
What's up? I'm Andre. I go by the name of Chronicle. I'm a starting photographer and clothing designer in a way. I should have some work coming out on the 10th of next month. That's something right there. But yeah. I just started off, so I don't know.
Hold up. Time out, yo. Time out. Oh, stop getting nervous, G. Just be yourself. Yeah, you're excited. Just be calm, baby. Just be calm. You good? Yeah. Hey, look. You probably chill like. I'm somebody around the way right now. Talk to me like I'm your homeboy. Calm down.
All right. So I started my photography to capture key moments in people's lives.
Right.
I know me, for instance, I get a sense of feeling from when I see pictures and stuff, like just different stuff. I get a sense of feeling from it. Like I want to be behind the camera to see certain things. I like to think I have a different eye. I eye for pictures for myself. I drive in the car like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to take a picture, this and that. And and I'm an artist in a way. And I go to school down the street, Baltimore Design School. So I've been doing art for a lot now. So it's just like that's my environment in some ways. So I wanted to start my own brand called Chronicles, because that's my way. I would want to tell my life story through my clothing. So like you would represent my story in a way when you wear my clothing, like when I wear my shirts and stuff.
Right.
It's gonna be more, but so far that's what it is. It's just me telling my story, me trying to give back to my community in a way. I want to start doing other stuff to bring other young people in, so they can make their own, start set up for themselves in a way, like how I'm trying to do for myself. But that's all I'm really trying to do, to be honest with you.
That's dope. Cause I ain't gonna lie though, pictures is hard, man. Like you may say it's a nice picture, but it be whack.
Anybody can get a camera and call themselves.
Yeah, facts. But like when he said he had that itch, that like, yo, that's your real photographer. Like he see what I can see, and he gonna make sure that picture actually tell his story. But a lot of people are like artistic, man. It's just that you have to be able to bring it out. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm like, yo, like I'm a beast when it comes to drawing. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna. Yeah, man. But no, and I graffiti too. You know what I mean? I had a clothing line, but I still got it, but it's called Contraband.
So if I get you a can, you can do a Heart Smiles.
Oh, come on.
Heart somewhere on the wall somewhere.
Go on, check my portfolio.
Bad.
Portfolio.
Yeah, I'm in Home Depot tonight.
Vandalism is illegal.
That's cool.
No. Vandalism isn't illegal if the city approves.
If it's a Heart Smiles, nah, we good.
Yeah. But no, like Contraband, right? When I started the whole Contraband clothing joint, right? It was because of like that was destroyed my life. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Contraband.
Oh yeah.
But I put the K in it. I mean, I put a K in it instead of a C. You know what I'm saying?
What's the K stand for?
King, you feel me?
Did you just make that up?
No, I didn't. Hey, look, no, don't, cause I'm quick though. You know what I mean? I'm quick though. I'm a Aquarius show. They be quick.
Too.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo,
quick. Bang, bang.
Got it.
But, and I ain't write nothing for y'all today. I'm coming out the brain. Stop. So look though now, but Contraband it destroyed my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I hurt people behind it. I thought it's what I needed to do to protect my family, and so like I use that as my. Basically, like my story, because like and turn positive, but we great get it cracking again on it though. But I like those joints, man. Mr. Tall, man. What's up?
Hello, my name is Shalard Johnson. I go by Coach Johnson. I got a mentor in basketball business called Mentor in Basketball Changing Lives. Basically, what it basically is, my vision is basically I want kids to basically I want them to play sports, but use their education and use education as well. Is needed, because I saw as in basically the zip code 21217 and 21215 that they use basketball and football a lot, but they also have a lot of violence in Baltimore too, just around the whole Baltimore. So I said if I can, because I play basketball for Douglas, as y'all can see. So I said if I can take basketball and put it into young kids' lives and bring them up, and also use education while doing it, why would I start doing the business? So I'm starting doing this business, and basically I love what I do for real. Now I have a basketball team at the Matthew Hinton. when they go by the Huskies. It's also a mentoring program. So basically, it's not just basketball, but it's also mentoring through basketball. So I'm using basically accountability, discipline, responsibilities, grades, homework, stuff of that nature. So basically, like, if you come to me, ask me about some things about anything of those natures, I'm gonna tell you what the program. You feel me? Like, I go by, I practice girls, boys, and it's a wide range of just anybody, because like, I feel as though if you want to play sports, you gotta play sports, but you gotta have a mindset of playing sports and have a mindset of education too to do it. So if you anything, I want to do that, that's why I do it.
Nah, that's dope. And I ain't gonna lie though, that's real, because a lot of people think that sports gonna feed their family. Yo, it's only 10 out of 100,000 to get signed. You know what I mean? Like, that really gets signed. Like, everybody at the 10.
You can Google that. I just dropped a video talking about that.
Yeah.
Coming out the NCAA is only 2% of people that make it.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, he probably be mad, but I ain't gonna do it to him like that. But yeah, like, one of my homies, Lil Youngin, like, went to West Virginia. You know what I mean? Darius Miles. But it's like, he should have. Everybody kept telling him, like, work harder. He was nice. But he let. Anyway, but he's still.
You can speak your mind, because I done buried myself. Basically, I just tried out for the basketball team for Douglas this year, and the coach ain't even play this year. Why? I really don't know. But he don't even play this year either.
See, because he probably know that what you're doing. See, when positivity in a building of people that, like, you want to be smart on top of hooping. You know what I mean? Coaches don't. A lot of coaches in this city don't like that. Like, they want you to eat, breathe, wake up, brush your teeth for the basketball, football, whatever. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's crazy, because once you get to that level and you get to college,
right,
you dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I was a kid. Like, I went to University of South Carolina. Yeah, I graduated. Pat me on the back again. You did. Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I went down there though. I went down there on a football joint. You know what I mean? I had a half of football, Scally, but my academics outstood that. So when I got hurt, it didn't even matter. You know what I mean? Yeah, my academics.
So basically not, because
right.
You was a student athlete.
Facts, because a lot of the people that I went to school with, I'm gonna just ask you, like, in 2001 with Lou Hopes, how many of them that you know played football from South Carolina in the NFL? You know what I'm saying? And I could tell you right now, the ones that was my dorm mates, where they at?
Jail.
Or, yeah, man, doing dumb. Or they probably got a job.
Yeah. Probably got a job.
But that's because they didn't think about everything else. So, like, when you teaching these kids, man, like, to think about education first, man, it's like, you got to. And because nobody else going to do it. So what's going to happen is you're going to not only have a good basketball player, you're going to have an intelligent kid, too, on top of that, man. So I respect that 100. I know she just said this is my player partner. You know what I mean? From the Cali, yo.
I'm from out here though. I'm from Zone 15. I'm from Park Heights, up top, Park Heights and Belvedere.
I feel like I'm mobbed in by all these West Siders, guys.
I'm from up top. I do comedy, do public speaking, motivation, inspirational speaking. I got my entrepreneurship, got my own clothing line. I'm a hustler. I do it all. That need to be done, I'm doing it. So pretty much what I did was, make a long story short, you feel me? I started off doing comedy, went to California, like, yeah, this comedy doing pretty good, but I was like, ain't nobody giving back to the community. Ain't nobody doing right for the people behind us. We're about the next generation. And then all at the time, people was talking so bad about Baltimore. I'm going places, the only thing they know about Baltimore is the why. And I'm like, bro, that's where I'm from, bro. Like, my uncle was up on the wire. Like, that's from where I'm from, bro. Like, so when I tell people from where I'm from, they be like, so how did you survive that? And like it's the purge. And I'm like, it's not.
It is.
It's not
that's
that
how they
bad.
do you.
I'm like, everybody from Baltimore got that hustle in them. Everybody got that grind in them. They just needed
Push to pull it out.
Yeah, you feel me? They just need that extra push. So even when I can go to, if I'm in Chicago, if I'm in New York, or I'm anywhere I'm at, I'm a hustler. I'm a grinder. I'm from Baltimore. I'm grinding. I'm getting it. You feel me? So what I started doing was, like I said, selling shirts, created my brand. I wanted to start pushing my brand on stage. I ain't need no approval. Somebody tell me I was a speaker. I literally started speaking. And before I know it, I'm speaking on tour. I'm speaking at these events. I'm doing these little shows. I'm doing that. So it was like, just grind and hustle consistently. That's one thing I try to speak to the kids about, being consistent. If you just about being super consistent. One thing, you look me up. I drop a video every day. Consistency. No matter how I feel, no matter what the weather, no matter how my energy doing, it's consistent.
Yeah, no doubt,
Like
man. And that's the crazy thing about it. Like I don't know, like the generations has changed. So I'm happy that I'm talking to not you, cause not you either. But I'm happy that I'm talking to like this generation where like y'all the next like bosses. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like for it not to try to be funny or shit, like make nobody else mad, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of youth y'all age that just think that somebody's supposed to give it to me, you know what I mean? And that's where we all fall up in the community, because now no one's telling them like, yo, like, it's not gonna come to you if somebody just give it to you. Because if I give it to you, right, how you gonna maintain it? Because once I leave, what you gonna do with it? A lot of things now, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, a lot of things now, like, kids now, if I give you something, right?
Money?
If I give you money, right? And I'll be like, do something with it. But and I'm just telling you, do something with it. But you don't know deep down inside, I'm hoping that you're gonna make my flip. Huh? Basically, like, use your money that I give you, right? I'm betting on you. I'm giving you my money to make a Drake or whatever, however these songs that people think that's fire, but it's trash, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
and then and I'm gonna flip it, right? But I'm just giving it to you, cause I'm thinking, all right, she gonna do it, but you just blow the bread. Then what you think I'm gonna have to do?
It's for your back.
Right. So Johnny could post it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask for it back. But it's like, that's where our city, our youth is getting caught up in, because they thinking that, all right, I give them some bread, it's theirs. And you think that I tell you to do something with it, you gonna just do something with it and be like, oh, take the consequences. But them consequences be wrong consequences, man. Like, these kids ending up dead because they just trying to think that they have to do something for someone else. Like, they don't think about doing for themselves no more, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, because there's a lot of y'all here thinking about doing. And your whole page, though, Joni, man, all the kids on your page, man, they like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what made me, like, feel like I need to get back out here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, Joni always been a person that I always looked into. Like, I don't even have to tell her. Like, I never told her, like, but I always looked at her as a person that, like, kept me, like, grounded to, like, the community. Because it's like, basically, I know, man, I had good conversations, you know what I'm saying? So I know, like, what she could have done. Like, she could have stayed away. And then it had just been a fake prophets here trying to act like they gonna save our kids, you feel me? Y'all be wanting to blast these, but I don't want no beef, because some of them hang with real killers. But there'll be a lot of prophets out here that just be basically like, I'll take your time, like, nah, yo, don't hoop no more. Like, don't, like, just keep hooping. Forget about them. Keep hooping. And then the whole time you don't know that 2-3 of them kids that you teaching really look up to you now. You know what I mean? So when you leave that, then you doing nothing but putting another void in this kid life, because you don't know how that home is. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, truth be told, like, that was me. Like, I had my mother, you know what I mean? I had my grandmother. Mm-hmm. I had no father, though. But I had uncles and everything that, like, oh, let me put you in. But everybody that I looked up to was in the street. So I did what everybody that I looked up to. And now a lot of them is, I mean, doing fair time.
But I could tie it on that, because I just dropped a post on my page about that. Like, all just uplifting a lot of my big brothers and my OGs around from where I'm from. And we just telling them, like, I remember when I was like that age, when I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was hungry. I needed some money bad, so I'm out there, we selling candle wax, we cutting up the soap, we trying to do our thing, and our OGs told us, like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro, we can't do that down here.
Right.
You gonna get killed out here, shorty, doing that. Like, we not doing that down here. And matter of fact, you come on, bro, you got dreams and goals. Like, bro, you ain't doing that down here, get up out of here with that. And like, just that, replaying that in my mind, that's one thing that kept me from doing it. Like, I had people tell me, like, bro, you're not supposed to be doing it. Go on the stage or something. Go do something with your dream. Go do something with some goals, bro. That's not even you out here trying to sell dope and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that kept me from that, and that saved my life.
I ain't gonna lie. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of us had those people, you know what I mean, to tell them, but a lot of us didn't because they didn't have them people.
Right.
So, like, that's why I big you up 100% because you actually telling these kids, like, man, like, get yourself a business. Get yourself a goal. Keep going to school. Keep doing what you got to do. But by the time you get to that level where now you're an adult for real, you won't have to worry about somebody on your back because now you never know, your skin joint might blow up like Proactive. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, you know how many people out here with messed up skin? Jesus.
Yeah. I wanted to say something.
You right, go ahead. No.
One thing you said, how you said with Shalal, how like the little kids look up to him. It's crazy because it's like I was in school the other day and somebody my age came up to me and was like, yo, you inspire me. And I'm like, what? Yo, like the fact that they could put their ego aside and be like, you inspire me, like somebody my age, like that really just shook me. Like,
see, that's
that's why I do this. Like, I'm not worried about fame. You feel me? Like, okay, I got 1,000 followers. That's enough. That's enough people that actually hear me and understand what I'm saying. Like,
it always be one. It always be one. And it's the oldest one.
I don't know how to work it.
No, but no, like for real though, like, see, that's because your spirit good. You know what I mean? Like people, even if they think negative, when they're around a person whose spirit think like you can't affect it, like yo, you gonna tell that person like yo, you, because deep down inside, now the only thing you have to do is reach out to that person and see what they like to do.
Right, yeah, that's what I
do. You know what I
did.
mean? And next thing you know, they be your Joni. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of people now, they just think that, oh, you're my age, so he can't really,
right.
You know what I mean? Think about. But a lot of people out here really be having real life stories that they can actually help. Because some of these people, I ain't gonna lie, some of the youth today, they really don't, like they just, it's like they be in their own way. And they don't think that nobody can tell them nothing. But that's because people like me, not Joni, because she always been there. But like people like me, like in my age range, right? When we left, we like, yo, y'all don't listen, we just left.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yo, like, there's always a chance where you can always get somebody back. So now I'm back, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure that I put my word out there. I get everybody like y'all out here, letting them know that, yo, it's not, all these kids not out here killing each other. You know what I mean? All these kids not out here robbing each other. All these kids out here not, you know, prodigal of the wire. Because when I was living in South Carolina, yo, they was like, oh, you moved here from Baltimore? Like, yeah, they like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Like, people wanted to be my friend because they like, oh, he might do something to me if I say something wrong. Yeah. And I'm dead ass, like, and one of the guys didn't tell me until I graduated, like, I was scared of you the whole 4 years. But you always been the same to me. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, you was scared of me for what? So basically, I feel like you weren't really my friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, man, like, I don't even know, yo. Like, I be so mad, like with that. I'm like, since y'all in school, what y'all think about these kids hitting on the teachers, though?
Huh?
That happens? Which school
I'm talking about all of them, because these I'm gonna keep it a buck.
It only happened at one school.
No, it happens at a lot of schools.
No, it didn't.
It happens at a lot of schools, but a lot of times
they become a trend.
After that one girl, the school, they beat up the lunch lady.
That was
Yeah,
high
it's
school.
Oh,
That was
y'all
our school.
That's crazy. That was at NAF. That's crazy.
I mean,
They got national.
Never judge a book by its cover, though.
Nah, I mean, there's a lot of smart people down there. I don't know, but it just I never heard it called. You say the whole name for
National
the
Academy
Academy
of
Foundation.
It's
See,
your high
people be like,
school.
yo, I go to NAF. See, y'all do like people that go to Maryville. Like, yeah, I go to Maryville all the vocational. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, it's a lot of other incidents that been happening, but they've been trying to keep it under because it's getting out of hand. Yeah. What y'all think, though?
Man, I know, speaking for my school, National Academy Foundation.
High school.
High school. So we just got a whole bunch of new admins, and they've actually been making like some progress. Like the people who they can see are like troublemakers or they want to fight, they've been putting people out left and right. And I honestly, I'm not gonna really shout out my principal, but I commend some of the staff there who have been noticing, because we talk to them. You know, if you make us comfortable enough, we will talk to y'all. We not just these miserable kids from North Avenue, from Greenmount, or from round the way.
Right.
That's just trying to come there and, you know, run amok. Like, we actually care about our education. So when they listen to us and we tell them about the stuff that's going on, they start taking it into effect. I mean, it took them a while.
Yeah.
And we finally got it, but we got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I just be thinking now, like, so like they was like one of the girls that did it. She wasn't right or something.
Yeah, she wasn't. It's a whole lot of behind the scenes
I
stuff.
don't even want to hear none of that though, yo. They be like, yo, I just be really thinking to be for the likes, like that whole thing at what is it, Carver?
Douglas.
At Douglas? Yeah, it was
I
at your
hear
school when you plucked the old lady.
No,
No, not you, but you got the shirt on today, so it's you. It's like, nah, like, I really like, they be doing it for like the likes. Like social media messed up the youth doing on it.
Social media
Like,
messed up
I ain't gonna lie, like, if they weren't recording,
It would have never gone.
it would probably would never happen. But the people that the person I really blame behind it, the people that was recording. Like a lot of the youth now,
Make you cocky.
y'all be like this, yo, like.
The minute something happens.
Like the gun to come out, they be still like, shit, you might shoot him in the head. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, you really
blood all
gonna,
on your pants?
yeah, like you really just straight record this? But like I be really thinking like if our youth start with the youth, you know what I mean? Like letting the ones that think you cool or the ones that think you cool, because some people look up to you or some people, you know what I mean? Like you just, like you be like, yo, that what you did the other day was phony. If they look up to you, sometimes they take that into consideration.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep the youth, like the youth gotta keep the youth accountable. And then, like, Joni and them can come in and be like, yeah, I mean, help. Because if you don't have somebody that's your peer, let you know that it's not cool, like.
Yeah, that's like you need people that.
Yeah.
Like she said, what she doing? Pretty much like setting the trend, setting the tone, like and making music like this. So people can say, oh, that's cool. You feel me? If you making it, but if I come out and make it, it's probably be something different. You feel me? But since you doing it, it's cool. Like as I said, I definitely commend you doing that. That's something big.
Thank you. Yeah, it's this little kid in my class. He a sophomore. I'm a junior, and I was just telling him like he cool or whatever. But every day he come to school, he like, yeah, you know, I just smoked a blunt. You know, I'm like, yo, that's not cool. You feel me? Like that's not cool. Like you already going down the wrong path. And it's like if somebody can look at me, like I could tell you, like I made it out, and I ain't even make it yet. You feel me? I'm still climbing. You feel me? And I could tell you, yeah, I used to smoke weed. Yeah, I used to do this. I used to do that. But I'm not doing that no more. You feel me? Because it didn't get me nowhere. You know, I tried getting high, but it left me low. You feel me? So it's kind of like I'm telling this kid, I'm like, yo,
I got high for no
that's. I'm like, yo, it's not worth it. You feel me? And some days he still do it, and some days he don't. And I'm like, yo, if he could come to school one day without smoking a black in my mouth, because I said, you know, it's not cool, I could do something. So it's like, yeah.
I mean, and that's the truth be told, like I ain't lie, when I was coming up, like, my going to school and stuff like that, like, people that, you know, people looked up to or think they were the in crowd, they said something was wrong, like, it did change a lot, you know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of times I think it's just like self-accountability. Like, we have to take over, like, we gotta tell the OGs, like, yo, we can't leave them out there no more. And the youth gotta tell the youth, like, No, we gotta change because every time we say that we tired of something, but there's always like 15 videos of it.
Yeah.
And then the 15 videos, like, shit, I could release mine now since somebody already got them. So then it does nothing but keep putting that bad image that everybody say, oh, Baltimore this, Baltimore that, Baltimore this, Baltimore that. But it's like, nobody really want to change, but everybody want to change. It's like, it's just crazy though, but, yo, you be so quiet, Miss Kid. Miss Kid,
I tell her, Jonas, what she doing is, she was like, man, just something. Like, me personally, and I'm saying this, I don't give a number. I personally believe I always give you, anytime I talk to somebody, I always give you a big ups. Anybody in the city, I was like, you know, Jonas, boy, she that, boy, like, she that. You don't know that, she on that. She doing big things, she in the city, blah, 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 blah. Even when I'm in Cali, I'll be like, man, go follow her. Look at what she doing. You feel me? Because, first, I feel like, even to do it in another way of saying, like you said, you came back, you did this, and you still growing, you still making it happen, and you so humble about doing it. Entrepreneur, boom, you killing it. Like, that's why I said, like, to be able to do what you're doing and the scale that you're doing, and then you like, yeah, and then it's not that you just doing it, you show other people ways to get money on how to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it.
You gotta build that wealth up.
Yeah.
A lot of people mindset, they just want it for themselves.
Right.
Especially in Baltimore.
They be trying to keep the secrets. Like, tell me how you got it.
And that's the crazy thing about it is, it's the whole that crab in a barrel thing. Like, Baltimore love crabs, but they definitely like to play the crab too. I mean, like, once you get, like, you have to get, like, you can't go, like, these other cities and states, right? You go to these other cities, and you be like, yo, I'm gonna take it on the music. You be like, yo, like, why Atlanta popping? Why Cali popping?
Right? Yeah.
Why Mississippi popping?
Huh?
Why Dallas popping? That's because yo had somebody like, yo, I'm gonna play your music just because you from here. You can't get that no more. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of, me personally, I think a lot of Baltimore's, like, happiness died when Swift died. Because she had everybody dancing. I'm going to keep it a bean. Like, when Swift was living, like, everybody club music changed. Now in Baltimore, let New Jersey and Chicago say they the owners of club music. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Nothing's here that we could be proud of. Like,
well, I mean, it is. Because you got your business, so you could be proud of that.
I was talking about as a like community to get right, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could all be related.
But if you go out, like how he said, if you go out of Baltimore, we got so much respect. Nobody never be like, oh, Baltimore. Everybody always say, oh, Baltimore. You feel me? It's love.
Everybody outside of Baltimore love Baltimore, but Baltimore.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the crazy thing about it is,
Baltimore killing Baltimore.
If y'all right here, right, put all y'all together and support each one of y'all products or y'all projects, right? And then just keep everybody around you, just keep supporting that person, yo, it'll go like wildfire. For the simple fact, now it's a massive and not just, I'm just trying to push this. Oh yeah, I got my two homeboys that like it, but the two boys down the street, they don't like my man, so they ain't gonna rock my.
Yeah.
That's how it really is.
That's how it is.
That's how it really is.
Right.
And then it's harder because, like, for y'all to, like, with the clothing, right? Yo, y'all touch kids every day. So there's no way that y'all can't be big like street runners. Right. There's no way that y'all can't be big like all these, like Cash Man, because y'all touch the kids. But the crazy thing about it is, y'all message is not what's going to the kids liking. So y'all got to flip it a little bit different to make the kids want it. So, like, anything that you doing with the pictures and all that, I don't care who you is, like, street, like, gang, everybody like art. So you start incorporating your art with your shirts or your hoodies, whatever, your clothes, trust me, it's going to boom. But you, though, yo, your confidence is so crazy, that at the end of the day, like, people going to rock it because they feel like, yo, this means something to me. People rock these other clothing lines because they like, oh, it's something related. Like, I can relate it. Like, it's relatable. Like, shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, the day was brought to y'all by Quiet Money. You feel me? A lot of people from the east side know about Quiet Money. I mean, but he's so humble, right? That he has a real business. Like, Shorty don't work no more, none of that. but everybody rock his clothes because he's so humble, but he make you want to wear it. That man, the quiet money then had nothing to do with street money at all. It had nothing about street money at all. Shorty used the $3 that he needed. He flipped that, got his own equipment, got his own stuff, and now he don't go to nobody to print it. And then he went and got his wholesaler, the same people that use that Nike and on them use, and he getting it straight in from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So now he's feeding off of his brand that he been growing. You do what you say, modeling, acting, and all that. It's crazy. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna show you a message, yo. This lady keep hitting me from 9-9, yo, in DC, yo.
I know her. I've heard of her.
Yeah, yo, I don't be wanting to do that.
Yeah, I've heard of
Cause
her.
yo, they put me on TV. Doggy! Doggy! Whoa, they put me in one movie show. That could be just like a second scene. Like I walk past. I'm Denzel. Nigga. You see me? You feel me?
That's how you got a car, though.
That is, but yo, like you though, your music gonna touch a lot of people though. For the simple fact, like you got people like Chance the Rapper, and that's not signed to nobody, right? He make positive music.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing about it, people would be like tend to shy away from it.
Yeah.
Because they like, oh.
Because it's honest.
Yeah. But the crazy thing about it is, you're making, and it's his bread. So these clowns that everybody looking up to, right? They only got their own bread. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna keep it a bang.
Render bread.
I'm gonna keep it a bang.
He said that I wish these rappers would walk around like with shirts with that bank account on them because they don't got the money. They don't got. They ain't got that money.
It's a loan.
I could break down my. I was in the. I probably told you that. Like when I was doing the music shit, like all that. Like I could we could talk to LA before like now, and he not even with Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my man. Like dead ass.
Who?
LA. Come on now. I talk to you at the end.
LA,
But I'm just saying though, like no,
man,
dead
stop
ass.
bluffing, y'all.
No, dead ass. But no, like people, right? Like when we was living in Atlanta and all that for this music, like, yo, people don't understand. Like I'm looking at these, like Future bluffing. He don't do no codeine.
Yeah, I've been around Future.
No, dead ass.
Yeah,
we in the studio. He came in there. His man sitting right here. He came in there. They opened up a box and they poured some codeine syrup in the joints and they was labeling them up. They don't do codeine, but they making everybody think that it's cool. They don't
Wait, what
do
you
it.
mean? You said he had the codeine.
No, the codeine fake bottles.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dead ass, like no, I'm dead. Like a lot of like
Now he ready to say
the
wait.
crazy about it, like a lot of people be like, oh yo, like I'm cool. Like I ain't gonna lie, Beanie Siegel and all that was doing codeine before people thought that codeine was popular.
What is codeine?
It's like yeah. Syrup.
But it's like that's where it's at now. Everybody think like, yo, I be sick and tired like when I riding through the neighborhood and I see somebody like y'all age on a bus stop nodding.
Oh.
Yo, that beyond me, yo. That I be wanting to get out like, yo, like why you like, but then you can't really do it because
you don't know how they.
then you don't, yeah. Now I don't want to beat nobody kid up, yo. I swear to God, I'm gonna put these hands on. But it's just like real talk, like it's crazy because everybody think that I like Future, or I like so-and-so, and they popping all the pills. But it's like, yo, you didn't just see that man just fall off the stage yesterday? You know what I mean? Like, you still want to do it?
That's crazy.
But it's like because it's
How much
adrenaline.
time we got, Conway?
Like, you gotta get out of here.
All right.
But you though, man, like, you gonna get everybody's face right.
She already got mine right.
Oh yeah? Oh you got them? Oh yeah, let me.
Can they each get to talk a little bit more just about?
Yeah, we ready to get them now. We ready to get them now.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, I like that.
Go ahead. So I'm gonna start with you this time.
You wanna know?
Like, talk my talk. Like, what you doing? Where they gonna find you at? How they can get their kids into? How they could get their kids into your program?
the stuff we got coming up with the team.
Yeah. You got people that want to get their kids in these basketball
That's
joints.
That's a lot of drip. That's a lot of drip. Basically, we got a lot coming up. We got
ain't too much drip, yo. Ain't too much drip. You gotta keep it. You got
sauce.
Yeah, you got sauce it,
What
yo.
you man say about the sauce?
Basically, we got basically we having field trips to B Triple C colleges. We on colleges. We getting sweatsuits. We getting highly secure sweatsuits. We getting shirts made. We getting everything, like the whole 9 yards. We ready to expand. Like I just signed this contract. Like we ready to expand it.
Let's talk that paper talk. Talk that paper talk. They want to hear that because these young kids, they want to make sure they know these paper talking. Let's talk that paper talk.
Just signed a contract with Baltimore City Health Department.
Oh, y'all got a bag coming. Like, nah, go ahead, yo.
They want me to expand my business more. They want me to expand my business more in the recreation centers over in West Baltimore, East Baltimore too. So I'm gonna definitely do that. We also got this pickup game this Friday.
Yeah, no, read that. Read that.
Alright, basically from young women.
Let them know.
It's basically from young women and men between the ages of 14 and 24 can have access to following opportunities to play on the basketball team, chance for high quality basketball instructions, access to a range of experience and field trips, guest speakers, and a coach and develop basketball players and community. So while we doing that, we also having a pickup game this Friday, December 21st, from 4:30 to 6 p.m. at the Wild Drew Hill at 609.
Hey, send me
Don't
them
be there.
details.
Don't be there.
Yeah, make sure you be there. You can also follow me on Instagram at mbcl.md. Make sure you follow me. If you want to talk to me, talk to me.
Say it one more time.
mbcl.md.
Hey.
You don't have no .coms? You don't have no .coms yet?
Not right now.
Alright.
Work in progress.
Yo, my man, he a star, yo. Yo, he got that Cuba gutting, yo. That young Cuba gutting, yo. Go ahead. I look like shit, my man Shiggy. Go ahead.
Oh, y'all can find me at
No, we ain't finding you yet, yo.
Right.
Tell me some more about these shirts, yo.
Oh well.
And there's these
I got one.
pictures.
Alright, yeah, got you. So alright, I got shirts coming out on the 10th of next month. I got them. I'm getting stuff together now for them. I'm partnered up with.
Highly secure.
I'm partnered with Highly Secure. She helped me out. You know, she put me on like last night. So you know, shout out to her for that. So, but I'm getting this stuff coming in. I got some pictures coming. I'm about to start doing some shoots coming up next following year. I want to drop everything to get in next year to like start off fresh. So I'm pushing on everything. I'm trying to get everything done now. You know, it's a little backed up, but you know, I'm getting done. But I'm pushing on everything before the first next year. I should be good. Like y'all see a lot more from me coming out next year. But right now I'm in the planning stage of trying to get stuff together, trying to get connections and stuff. But that's what I'm doing right now.
Boss is always playing, yo. So.
Got you.
So what kind of shoots you do though? Like.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to do everything, but I know for right now I need to target certain little things. You know, I can't talk to everybody.
You can. What do you mean?
But no, you know, like
social
I
media
never
allows
talk to
you.
everybody. You know?
Social media allows you to talk to anybody you want to, bro.
Okay.
They, like never. See see what happened? We be thinking small. You feel me? You gotta think big, bro. You talk to everybody, even if they don't want to hear it. They gonna listen later. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Quan.
Make sure you address that. All right.
You do like outside photo shoots or inside photo shoots, like, cause I know somebody who is doing like photography, and she got like her own little studio in her basement. You feel me? She got the little things off Amazon and just self-taught. You feel me? I'll just send her your way. That way you can.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm doing in my basement now. I'm trying to get it. I'm redoing it so I can put my studio in there. I'm getting everything. I'm getting my stuff. I'm getting it together. I'm working. But I'm getting my stuff together. I got some photo shoots coming up. I got some photo shoots coming up, so I can start putting the clothes out there. So that's what I'm doing.
Now I got my man Trey over west. He big on this. Huh?
East side.
East side? Oh yeah? East side? No, man, I'm east side too. I told you I felt like I back in the old days. I didn't know if it was safe for me. But no, but yeah though, talk to everybody, G.
Yeah.
What's up with you though, man?
So right now I just got a new project started. I'm about to be partnering with McElderby Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me some money to basically get started, and spread my name throughout the community.
They need some help down there too.
Yeah, and one thing Joni always told us, I kind of said on the side over here, is that if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm focusing on the youth, specifically in my city.
Well, that's my assistant coach too.
Oh yeah, I'm assistant coach, Coach High. But I not just working with the girls on my basketball team, but kids from all different types of ages. The youth start from real little to about 21, 22, around that age. And so I'm actually about to be starting something, and I'm looking for some some serious people who are able to work with kids, and if they need help, I can help mentor them to be mentors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about the giving back and the just staying disciplined, because you can't be slacking if you're trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people looking up to me.
I know that.
Yeah.
And to reiterate, when I said to talk to everybody, that's what I wanted you to talk to, because people my age not gonna listen to their daughters or somebody like it. So if you could talk to any youth you can talk to all of them.
And a lot of the youth, they don't understand the power they got.
They the ones that's actually on Instagram anyway. Right. I'm on there when I feel like. But where I can follow you?
Follow me at HYLY_secured. That's pronounced highly secured. A lot of people have challenges. They highly secured and all this, that, and the third. No,
you say Healy?
It's highly secured.
Don't do them like that.
Right, you know, I got it.
Some of you got to though. Something late.
Alright, so right now I'm just staying focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm writing. I'm getting ready for this new EP or whatever. I just started
out before I stop, because when I seen you when you came in earlier, you was a whole different person. That's what you went in the bathroom to do?
Oh yeah.
I was like, hold up, yo, just who that? Yo came out the bathroom again, like, yo, trip. Well, go ahead.
But yeah, I just started this new segment on my Instagram page. It's called Menage Mondays. So basically, every Monday, every week, no matter what.
No Cardi Mondays? I ain't playing with you.
Cardi? What?
I'm playing with
you. I'm going to be posting a new rap video, basically, bodying all of Nicki Minaj's classics, all her new instrumentals, all that. Like I said, I'm working, I'm focusing, trying to book more shows, whether it's big or little, just branching my brand out there. I want to start up some new clothing lines and stuff, and like just to help encourage more people and just to be a leader, not as only as my school, but as well as like my community. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just branching out there more into different people and stuff like that. So right now you can listen to my first single. It's on SoundCloud as well as music and YouTube. It's called Fuckboy, FUCKKBOI. Spelled just like that, by Love on the Rise. You can follow me on Instagram at LOVONNARISE. Not Levon, not all the other stuff. It's Love on the Rise. And yeah, that's just
Love on the Rise.
And shout out to my team, HBM, my manager, Rome. All that.
Well, I was going to say, who gonna shout my manager, Rome? He ain't here, but you got to shout him out. So
Your turn.
Your turn.
Your turn. Hey, so I just appreciate when people show love to my kids. Like, if you want to know how you can support Heart Smiles, you can go to Heart Smiles MD. That's MD as in Maryland.com. And my Instagram is the same, Heart Smiles MD. Facebook, same, just Heart Smiles. If you Google Heart Smiles, I'm always looking for, consistent people who genuinely want to support young people. I'm not talking about the people that only want to do it for the picture, or the people that only want to do it for some type of political gain or something like that. Because I've turned down many of opportunities to do things with people because their intentions weren't right. Opportunists. And I worked too hard to build something that was built on love and integrity. So, hey, and if it's a young person watching, definitely follow me on Instagram, Heart Smiles MD.
I'm gonna bust you on the whole Instagram. I need a lot of them that be watching too.
We building a family. We building a family. We fuss and fight like family, but we still love each other and stick together as a family.
I got some on there that got they dope, right? They got like visions.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can bring it out of them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Also, you
can
also
Focus Fridays.
Hey.
Oh, your tank. Because
that's how I met. That's how I started working with Heart Smiles. Focus Fridays every Friday. You want to speak on it, Miss Joni?
Go ahead, tell them.
Focus Friday every Friday is basically just some words of encouragement. They pick a topic, and they just get to rocking on. They give you advice. They give you opportunities. It's her and Jerome. Shout out to Jerome. He's not here right now, but Focus Fridays.
Yeah.
They just drop straight jewels. And they do this thing called Bless My Business. For people like us, if we have something that we need from them, something simple. My first Focus Friday that I won was just some one-on-one time with them to get started on my business and to get my goals on pen and paper and to really get started. So check in Heart Smiles on Focus Fridays because they drop jewels.
What time it starts?
It starts at 7:00 p.m. sharp every Friday. Don't miss it.
And y'all out of school, so you can't miss it.
They drop jewels for not only a business but for life, period. So make sure you check that out too.
We definitely going.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all. I'm dropping a new video tonight at 10 from Menage Mondays. Make sure you go check that out.
Oh, how y'all gonna do that? Y'all gonna drop? You already got it in the chamber?
Yeah, it's already done.
Oh, I thought y'all was ready to go home, bust one up real quick.
It's already done.
Real quick.
Huh? It's already done.
So I mean,
Yeah, thank you. I had the floor. Once again, my name is Young Elder. And what's coming up right now? I'm planning on dropping my EP if everything goes well in January, and yeah, that's basically it.
Can you spit something real quick?
Yeah. I need that was the next.
All right.
Hold on, let me get you on camera.
All right, so I'm gonna spit something real quick. I'm gonna give you my Instagram first, and then you can decide whether or not you wanna follow me or not. So that's young.elder_. So see, I will remain focused. I ain't never giving up. Cause what I got is talent. Swear to God that this ain't luck. And I'm aiming for the top, so I'm never going back. And I'm stronger than that rose that grew up from out the crack. See, I've been on my craft, and I know that it ain't perfect, but I'm working every day. Cause I know that it is worth it. See, I came here to win. No, I do not pretend. And I see these rappers faking, looking like some mannequins. And I hear these haters asking, what she doing over there? I know you see my skills, so you can watch, but don't stare. I ain't like nobody else. No, I do not conform. Cause it's immaculate conception. That's just how I was born. So you better watch out because I'm taking your place. And soon they gonna know me in all 50 states. Say when I got in the game, you know I knew all the stakes. But I am never slowing down, so I just ripped out the brakes.
Say the Instagram again.
Once again, young.elder_. Check me out, yo. I'm on the rise. You feel me? Shout out to Jerome, Flight to Rome, and Love on the Rise. You feel me? We all on the same team. And like Miss Joni said, like, we all a family. Like, everybody in this room, like, I would stick my neck out for every one of them. Like, whether, it come back or not. You feel me? But, like, these people just been so loyal to me. Like, I would go hard, How about you, Joe Couture?
Once again, I'm Joe Couture. Pretty much right now, I'm just trying to get out there more to show women and men, girls and boys that they're beautiful with acne, without acne, with makeup or without makeup. That's my whole thing. Really, I just want to get out there more, cause that's my main focus, pretty much. As right now.
I mean, I know that's dope, cause a lot of people think their looks gonna make them. Deep down inside, it doesn't. It just.
I just want people to notice that. Like, I had to notice that myself. Like, I suffered with insecurities all the time about my acne or the way that I looked, and I tried to use makeup to cover it up. But I had to learn, like, that can't define me and who I am. Like, I'm beautiful inside and out.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, God. I'm going to sit in with a bunch of moguls, G. A bunch of moguls. They're a bunch of moguls. But, yeah, man. Where they can find you at? Because I ain't hear that.
They can find me on Instagram at JoCouture_, JORCOUTURE.
Say that again.
Underscore.
JORCOUTURE
underscore.
See?
One more
That's
time.
how I told her. Say it again. Say it one more time.
It's JORCOUTURE underscore.
There we go. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up, man. It was definitely, plug you guys.
My Instagram is I am Jordan Carter. IAMJORDANCARTER. You find me on anything, just hashtag your passion is your power. What I'm working on right now is I'm doing my first annual toy drive in my community, and it's real big. It's real big in my community because it's the first time we even saw it, did it, and it's not like it's something I'm really saying, oh, your passion power all about me. It's more like I'm grabbing everybody from the streets. Like, look here, bro. This ain't about if you're going to church. This ain't even about you in a nonprofit. This ain't about anything about this. Is really about the community coming together and saying, look here, we all going to give back to our community. We're going to show, because people know I'm from there. So ain't nobody going to run me off my block. And where I'm giving the toys away is from exactly where I used to sell drugs at. So it's right in the same corner from where I used to do right thing. So it's like, it just had people like, dang, bro, really came back and really gave back. But it ain't just me. I got all kind of people from people that do sell drugs, the people that's in the community, the people that's. So I just want to create this vision and have an annual thing for the people every year, like just have something to look forward to. So it won't be just you have to go up to the church to get toys. No, like we right in the community. Like these people that they look at us like just regular niggas, like these kings.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. So that's dope, man. When like I said, when the community take back the community, then all this fuck boy shit like my man over there with the track. None of that. I mean, we'll eliminate all that, but yeah, man, it definitely was a pleasure having all y'all here, man. And like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna get all y'all math too. Well, I'm gonna get all y'all information. That's some old shit. Yeah. No. But
thank you.
But I'm gonna get all that from y'all, right? Cause I'm dead ass. Like I really like the dude Taj, the little kid. I'm in his ass every day. Like I was just school. Like your mother pick out. Like sure. Like I'm talk to your son. Like I just school and shit like that. But yeah, dead ass. Like yeah. And I'm gonna keep posting y'all on my page too, so everybody can come follow y'all too.
As well.
Yeah, cause if I don't do it, who gonna do it, right? I mean, somebody gotta start somewhere. I can't like, what's that?
Joni.
Yeah, well, yeah, you don't get it. No, I'm just saying, outside of her, all right? Yeah. But all right, man. It was a pleasure. I'm ready to wrap out. I'll let y'all, G.
Bye.